Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New here, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Welcome back to the channel, man. We got a good one for y'all today, man. We got Tell Me You Went to a Public High School in America without actually telling me. Oh, without actually telling me. You got one for
No.
You ain't got one for
No. Can't think right now.
What's Thursday nights?
What was Thursday night?
Freshman basketball game. Oh, that was ours though. On Thursday night was freshman. That was freshman basketball. Well, you already know where you at on Fridays. You at the football field. Friday night,
my
man.
goodness. Okay, let's just see what they gonna say.
Hey, I got another one for you. Hey, go back through the line, put in your code so I can get your lunch. Y'all ain't never heard people go back through the line, put in your code so I can get you. Man, quick calf, bruh. But with that being said, man, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go. If you want to further support, just check out the links in the description box down below. But with that being said,
Still thinking.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Don't do me.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
My one teacher got fired for being a literal pedophile. He would message students on Facebook and ask if they could get dropped off at his house because he was lonely and intoxicated.
Hold the fuck on.
Have y'all ever had any teachers at y'all high school like get arrested or something?
No, hold on. No, you remember that time? Remember the teacher, the teen. How old was the girl? 14, 15. She got caught driving the woman's car.
Oh, was that?
That was in.
Wow.
She got caught driving the car during a school year.
I remember that.
And then they did a whole investigation.
And she had been.
Yeah, she was the softball coach. And she had multiple softball players that she was dating.
Well, I know it was multiple.
Yeah, it was multiple. But the 15-year-old, she ain't had no license, and she was driving the teacher car
Wow.
during school hours.
Honey, wow.
Teacher used to snort Xanax in his car, and he thought none of us knew, even though he was always 15 minutes late to class. We also had to walk outside to get to his class, so we would see him snorting the Xanax in his car. I once saw an underclassman get punched so hard that their jaw broke because they spit on a senior's shoe. There was once a chemical gas leak in my school, and no one knew about it until this girl passed out in the science lab. This one time, a teacher got decked in the face because he was trying to stop a fight from happening.
His school too lit, though.
His school is lit. But now that he said, I'm like, oh, okay, so this.
Hey,
this
did y'all ever put the freshmen in the trash cans? We did. We did.
See, you asking me like I was on that type of stuff.
We put freshmen in the trash cans.
2 guys got caught having sex while in the theater department prop closet. My teachers would literally let me skip class as long as I brought them food from the cafeteria vending machine. Oh yeah, and we had active shooter drills 3 times a month.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
We had a gonorrhea outbreak because of the toilet seats in the girls' bathroom. The girls' locker room literally always smelled like period blood and feces. In the back handicapped locker room shower, there was a used condom in there for 4 fucking years, and we would dare each other to go in there and pick it up. I once caught my English teacher smoking a blunt behind the school's gym. Guidance counselor had a pill addiction. My history teacher never went to college. This one time, a 7th grader...
Hello, how? First off, how?
See, so I've never seen these before, right? Like telling, whatever.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that we could get like this,
This deep.
Because I got some stuff, but I don't know.
The principal in the face and called him a pussy-ass, bald-headed bitch. We received 2 bomb threats in 1 year, both of which were from students.
We had 3 in one day.
Yo.
All from students. They ended up going to juvie for it. They did 3 in one day.
That's crazy.
In the class.
The same?
The same day.
No, same.
Oh, it was 3 dudes. It was 3 dudes. No, it was 3 dudes doing both.
I got you when you said.
Yeah, and they pulled a fire alarm for one of them.
Wow.
Ball-headed bitch. We received 2 bomb threats in 1 year, both of which were from students, might I add. The teacher would have a hangover. We would literally gamble. Literally, we would gamble. We would play rook and spades and poker, and we would bet real money. I've literally won about $100 and a lot of Ninja Turtle watch playing some fucking poker in class. These 2 7th graders would literally fuck in the girls' locker room at school every day, and she ended up getting pregnant.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
I got this one. So boom. We used to have this experiment in science class where they gave you a cotton swab and you swabbed the inside of your cheek. Then you took that swab and you swiped it on a glass slide. And you put the slide under the magnifying glass so you can see your cheek cells. Well, one day we're in class doing the experiment and this young lady looks at the teacher and she was like, "There's something wrong with my cheek cells. They're moving around and they have little tails." Teacher was like, looking perplexed. Goes over and looks in the magnifying glass and he was like, yeah, those aren't cheek cells.
Tell me you went.
You ain't gonna tell us what it was sperm cells. Oh my God. She been getting top. She got sloppy mouth.
I hate you.
She got sloppy mouth.
I am
She
done.
was giving top and ain't nothing in the mouth and she had the...
Okay, that's enough, baby. God.
But hey, bro, I remember this one time, bro. Y'all forgive me, it was 2 white dudes. They was crunching up the Smartie candies and snorting them juicy.
I think everybody done did that though. Well, I haven't, but
I ain't never did that.
no, I'm like, I haven't, but I'm talking about you had somebody in school
I said, y'all sniffing candy, bro. For real.
folks used to do that for real.
A public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
There was such an issue with vaping at our school that they had to have guards stand outside of the toilets and sign you in, sign you out, and time how long you were in there. I had AP Spanish for 45 minutes just to mess around with my friends in line. There were bomb threats at least once a year. During the PSAT, the fire alarm went off 15 times, so much that it got on the news. And all scores during that day were discredited. Knew at least 5 kids with ankle monitors. My senior year, my stats teacher was threatened, and they did find a gun, and it was a rumor that there was also a pound of weed in this kid's car, which is around $2,000. We had to run from a woman that would chase us around campus on a golf cart if we were against dress code. So much fun. She also fell asleep once in her leopard print Santa hat during detention, and I just left. Sorry, Mom. I also just walked out of my first period junior year all the time. Nobody noticed. Our principal was fired because of anger issues. That's what they told us, at least. And during the day of the elections in 2016, several fistfights broke out, and a fire was started. And look, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Tell me you went to a public high school in
Hey, bro, I got so many stories, bro.
Bruh.
Hey, smoking in the bathroom, and I ain't talking about cigarettes.
Yeah.
That was on the norm. Mm-hmm. You just went in the bathroom. Oh, y'all smoking that? I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one, bro. I ain't trying to go back to class smelling like weed.
Right?
We made my school made the news. What I was in what I tell you? I was in 7th grade. Yeah, I was in 7th grade. We made the news because we had a record 9 fights in the first 2 hours of school. I was in alternative school though, but that's for another day.
America without actually telling me it was in America.
Hey, are you going to the football game tonight? Tonight? Yeah, it's red, white, and blue theme. Okay, everybody file out. Is this a fire drill, a school shooting drill, or a bomb drill? It's...
Facts.
I don't know, just go. Republic on which it stands, one name. Why are all of the bathrooms closed? Well, because one of you kids was caught vaping in the bathroom. Okay, but I need to pee. Did you hear Mr. Johnson got arrested? Pedophilia again? I know, right?
Tell me you went to a public high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
There was a kid in the desk next to me who rolled a blunt and sold it in the middle of class while the teacher was teaching. Someone put oregano in the air vents and got an entire building high, so we had to evacuate that building. A senior who put a senior quote as, "What all girls want to hear, I'ma lick your ass." No one figured out what it meant until a parent came to the school, was like, "This is what this means," and she wanted the senior arrested for sexual assault and expelled from everything, but they couldn't arrest him for sexual assault, so they expelled him from all his senior activities, and he almost couldn't walk, but when he walked, they cheered him on, and it was super funny. I went to a different high school for about 2 months, but when I left that high school, there was a teacher who got arrested because she was sleeping with one of her underage students for about 2 years. After the parking lot shooting, we had a walkout, and a bunch of students just jumped the fence and skipped class. My senior year, a month before COVID, there was about 5 or 6 fights that broke out, and they were all fighting administration.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America.
Y'all lit. Y'all lit.
Y'all lit.
Hey, I would have gotten this. She was like, bro, I've been waiting for this.
Bruh.
Without actually telling me it was in America.
I get a text from my son. Mom, we're in lock-in. My heart starts racing. I get a police blotter notification saying there was suspicious activity near my son's school. Go on Facebook. Shots are fired. And I sit. And I look at my phone. And I call my husband. And I text my son. Hey, brave boy. Please be safe. Please be careful. Don't do anything stupid. Listen to the teachers. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then I wait and wait for him to message me back that everything's okay.
Tell me you went to a public high school in America.
I thought they had a way worse ending, bro. She got...
Did he ever text back?
That's what I'm saying, bruh. She can't leave us with no cliffhanger.
I'll end it.
But bomb threat, like the little active shooter stuff, we used to think that's like, now it's a little worse, but man, we used to turn up for active bomb threats.
Without actually telling me it was in America.
In 2018, we had to go on lockdown because DaBaby shot somebody in the Walmart across from our school. Like, actually.
Tell me you went to a public...
Yo, the fact...
She said, cause of it.
high school in America without actually telling me it was in America.
One time I walked into the school therapist's office, like, sobbing hysterically and just being like, I really want to die. I'm really, really fucking depressed. And she told me to come back the next day because she was busy. There was this one girl who had a corn snake, and she used to use the corn snake to scare substitute teachers whenever they were being shitty. One year, the entire Model United Nations class basically got put on probation because their parties went too hard and too many kids ended up in the hospital. When I moved from Japan, there were at least 30 kids who asked me how I knew English.
What?
That's typical, though. That's typical. Hey, but the crazy thing, though, that one teacher that had the girl whipping her car, that wasn't her first offense at a school. She had been fired from another school previously before for doing it, and we was like, the hell? She keep multiple sex offender, bro. You just don't know what teacher you got at your school.
Most definitely.
We knew. Hey, the students all knew. Yo, she be pulling all the ladies, girl. They go in one way, they come out a whole another way. We be like, damn, bro.
That's crazy.
Hey, we was like, she got another one. I swear, we was like, she got another one.
So is she like...
All the students knew. I knew as soon as my freshman year stepping on campus, I already knew who she was, and I already knew who to watch out for, and they already had told me what she be about.
Bruh.
And she had a wife at home. That's another. Had a wife at home and had a daughter.
That is...
Y'all spam us up in the comment section. Let us know what crazy she went on. I got her for days, bruh.
I have a lot too, but I just can't even...
Hey,
it'll be a whole, like... Because I've been sitting up here the whole time thinking...
kindergarten, bruh, I got expelled in kindergarten for hitting the teacher. I got it for days, bruh. I got it for days, man. Y'all just let me know if y'all want to hear about it in the comment section down below.
My God.
We have story times on the main channel. But with that being said... I do go by the name DJ Nuki. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
Yeah, y'all.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back